Picture this. A little kitty boy travels to Mexico, meets a gang of chihuahuas, and saves them from a gigantic bumblebee filled with beans. Turns out this kitty is the hero of the story. But how can one little, insignificant kitty save an entire village? So, I present to you Skippy-Jon-Jones by Judith Byron Schnatchman. Every single morning, Skippy-Jon-Jones woke up with the birds. And this did not please his mother at all.
Get yourself down here right now, Mr. Kitten Britches. No self-respecting cat ever slept with a flock of birds, or ate worms, or did his laundry in Miss Doohiggy's bird bath.
The lecture went on and on as usual.
You've got to do some serious thinking before you leave this room, Mr. Fluffernutter. You need to be thinking about just what it means to be a cat. Not a bird, not a mouse, or a grouse. Not a moose, or a goose, not a bat, or a rat. You need to be thinking about just what it means to be a Siamese cat. And stand in your closet.
Oh, I'm Skippy-Jon-Jones and I bounced on my bed, and once or 6 times I land on my head. Nyeh. On his way down to earth, from a gigantic big bounce, Skippy-Jon-Jones shot past his bedroom mirror. Foomp, foomp. Holy guacamole, what was that? So up he went again, and again it appeared. Foomp, foomp. Then, in his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head, and my head is too big for my body. I'm not a Siamese cat. I'm a Chihuahua!" Meanwhile, back on land, Skippy-Jon-Jones rifled through some of his old junk, and after he put on his mask and sword, and climbed onto his mouse, he began to sing in a muy soft voice. My name is Skippito Frisquito. I fear not a single bandito. My manners are mellow. I'm sweet like the jello. I get the job done, yes, intito. Back in the kitchen, Juju B. Jezebel and Chili Boo Jones were helping Mama Junebug Jones make lunch.
Can Skippy come out of his room now, Mama? No, Mr. Fluffernutter is still thinking.
In fact, Skippy-Jon-Jones wasn't thinking at all what it meant to be a Siamese cat. With a walk into his closet, his thoughts took him down a lonesome room, far, far in old Mexico. Ay caramba! Who goes there? We go by the name of Los Chimichangos. Who are you? I am El Skipito, the great sword fighter. Why the mosquito, dude? I go incognito.
Do you like rice and beans?
See, I love mice and beans.
Maybe he's the dog of our dreams.
Perhaps, if he knows the secret password. Then, leaning toward Don Diego, El Skippito half sneezed, half spoke the secret password into the Chihuahua's very large ear.
Chu-Pichu! Then it is true! Yippee-Yippito! It's the end of Alfredo Bazito! Skippito's here! We have nothing to fear! Adios to the Balboa!
Then all of the chimichangos went.
Crazy loco!
First they had a fiesta. Then they took a siesta. But after waking up, the chimichangos got down to serious business. Using his palm, Don Diego drew a picture of Alfredo Bazito for Skippito to see. A hush grew over the crowd, so quiet that one could hear a whisker drop.
Alfredo Bazito. See.
The bandito steals our frijoles.
Nacho beans.
See, red beans, black beans, Boston baked and blue. Cocoa, coffee, pinto and jelly too. And now he comes for us.
¿Por qué?
Because we are full of the beans too.
Yo quiero frijoles.
Huh?
The dude says that he just wants his beans back. And you are the dog for the job.
Me. No.
But poor Skippito had no time for a plan, because of the blink of an eye, a gigantic shadow darkened the landscape. The chimichangos scattered in all directions.
Vamos, Skippito! Or it is you, the bandito Wilito!
Skippito stood his ground, but his legs shimmied and shook like the jello, and his teeth chattered like the castanets. Then, in a muy soft voice,
My name is Skippito Frisquito. I fear not a single bandito.
but Alfredo Bazito flew straight for Skippito until the bee-eating bandito hovered only inches away from the great sword fighter's face.
Holy frijoles! Pop! Went the bandito. Yippito! Our hero is El Skippito. He's the dog of our dreams who delivered the beans, and now we can make burritos!
Meanwhile, back at home, there was such a ruckus coming from his room that Mama Junebug Jones and the girls had to find out what was going on. So they raced down the hall to the kitty boy's room.
Bandito, crashito, papito, Skippito!
Then out flew Candy, beanbag doggies, and the kitty boy with his birthday piñata on his head.
Skippy-Jon-Jones!
Hola, muchachitas.
What am I going to do with you, Mr. Cocoa Pugs?
That night, when he was supposed to be going to sleep, he began to bounce and bounce on that big boy bed.
Oh, I'm Skippy-Jon-Jones with a mind of my own, and I'll bounce on my bed for hours! I know I'm a cat. But forget about that.
Say goodnight, Skippy-Jon-Jones.
Buenas noches, mi amigos. In this book, I hope you saw an example of the sacrifice that Jesus stood up to save all of us sinners. See, Skippy is portraying Jesus, and the bumblebee is portraying the giant heap of sin that he saved us from and did the job that none of us would ever dare to do. We never deserved this amazing, perfect sacrifice, but by the grace of God, we are saved and we are free.